My Perkins. Now, my is now a couple things I got to say. Now, my that I cannot forget to say. My is a Cali girl. She's from LA. So know this. She loves New York though. She resides here in New York, and also she is a Howard University alumni. So she's a Bison. So any Howard University people on here, shout out to y'all. She want to make sure y'all know she's part of that family. Now, Maya just also recently, she first of all, she's an author, she's a poet, and she's an educator. But she just recently published her first book, I think a couple years ago, but it's called The Walking Nerve Ending. Sorry, let me say that again. The Walking Nerve Ending, Poems and Reflections. And you can find that on Amazon, and you can also, that is also self sold as well. So you can, I know she has a Facebook page with the same name. You get that information at the end. You can buy that directly from her, and we can cut out the middleman. So I want to introduce you to My Perkins. She's going to do Daffodils for you. My Perkins.
Thank you so much, Evan. I really appreciate you. I love you as my brother. Good evening, everyone. My name is My Perkins, as Evan said. You can follow me on Instagram at FlyMy16. And I'm going to do a poem for you entitled Daffodils. Now, if I can give you just a little bit of backstory and context to how this poem came about. Several years ago, I noticed at the start of each spring that there are always tons of daffodils blooming across the boroughs of New York City. Seeing them in every neighborhood, I decided to look up why there are always bright yellow daffodils blooming every year. Well, it turns out that these daffodils are in memory of the victims of September 11th and those who lost their lives in the World Trade Center. Respect to them. So in a beautiful gesture of compassion, it started as a gift donation of over 1 million daffodil bulbs to the city of New York by the Dutch government in the fall of 2001. Daffodils symbolize hope, or a new beginning after tragedy, and survival as the blooms begin to spread and multiply annually. That donation turned into New York City's public program called the Daffodil Project, which is now the largest community planting initiative in the nation. It's really beautiful. But upon learning this backstory and this history 2 or 3 years ago, I began to wonder why no daffodils, or any other official flower for that matter, were ever planted for the Black victims of police brutality. I thought about it so much that I decided that I wanted to write a poem about it, but I couldn't find the words until this week. And so this poem is dedicated to my friend, Prince Jones, my Howard University brother, who was murdered by a Prince George's County cop in 2000, September 2000, 1 year before the 9/11 terrorist attacks. So I give you daffodils. There are no daffodils of hope for the Black bodies slain. Floral bell-shaped memorials of annual bloom. Though the pain and rally cries of true justice remain, there are no daffodils of hope for the Black bodies slain. Violence on viral loops symbolizes bloodstain. Across the US, unrest smolders and fumes. There are no daffodils of hope for the Black bodies slain. Violent murders gone viral materialize bloodstain. Agitation, pressure, de-escalate, retrain. The trauma of fatal encounters exhumed as the rage for unarmed Black victims remains, agitating the pressure to de-escalate and retrain. Demanding dignity to treat Black citizens humane. The sidewalks from Staten Island to Minneapolis, a tomb. Where are the daffodils of hope for the Black bodies slain? Demands for dignity to treat Black citizens humane. Excessive force by cops on unarmed Blacks is insane. their badge and brute conduct a racist heirloom, though the pain and rally cries for true justice remain, excessive force of any type on unarmed Blacks is insane. So in these streets and in these tweets, till these cops are arraigned, let's plant sustainable seeds of revolution rose blooms. Though the pain and rally cries for true justice remain, there are no daffodils of hope for the Black body slain. Thank you.